Hello there.
This is where the fun begins.
What's up guys, official Star Wars here. Hope you're all doing well, and in today's video we have an official exciting announcement for the Mandalorian and Grogu movie. Just a couple of days ago we had touched on it here on the channel, but in today's video we are going to be discussing in all more detail and all more depth. Disney and Lucasfilm have given us a new official look at the set of the Mandalorian and Grogu movie. Not just that, but also providing some upcoming details for the Disney Plus Parks Galaxy Edge and how that is actually going to maintain into the Star Wars lore, especially for the Mandalorian and Grogu movie. Not to say that that is like going to be a very vital part of that, but it's definitely cool to expand upon the world building of all of that. That's exactly what we're going to be discussing in today's video. We of course are going to go ahead, we're going to hop right on into it, kind of break it all down for you guys with everything that we know and everything that we'd be anticipating right now. Before we do though, however, grab that subscribe button if you haven't already, as we're discussing and covering all types of Star Wars related news, leaks, rumors, theories, and breakdowns here on the channel. So if you guys are into any of that, go ahead and grab that subscribe button today. Make sure you hit that notification bell as well to be notified for when we have new videos dropping here on the channel almost daily. There is a lot of Star Wars news and stuff going around. It can be a lot to keep track of. It's exactly why we are here. Not just to keep you guys updated with everything, but also break it down for you guys and get a better understanding. As always, I really appreciate all of the support. Okay, so in this video, we are going to be taking a quick read from one of my favorites out there, StarWarsNewsNet.com, as an overall garnering source. Definitely please check them out and go show some love and support. Absolutely love them. I'll have their article linked in the description down below. During a recent panel at the South by Southwest Film Festival over the weekend, Disney had provided more official details about the upcoming Mandalorian ride at Galaxy's Edge, and also confirming that the BD-X droids, as they're called, that have appeared at Disney parks will make their big screen debut over the Mandalorian and Grogu movie, releasing next year in 2026 in May. They also revealed that they will be tuned up by the Anzalian named Otto. Lucasfilm also had debuted a first look at the droids from the set of the film during the following images as well, and that they are going to be a part of the movie. Also remembering the Anzalian species is the same species that Babu Frick is from The Rise of Skywalker. They also briefly appeared in The Mandalorian or much rather The Mandalorian Season 3 on the planet of Navarro. Jon Favreau came out on stage after alongside Imagineers Leslie Evans and Asa Kamala to talk about the new adventure, saying how special it is for them to be able to tell stories across many different mediums that kind of intertwine and connect, as they're seeing with the Mandoverse just overall, with all the different Mandoverse-centric shows such as the Book of Boba Fett, Ahsoka, and most recently Star Wars Skeleton Crew, and how that's branching off even into kind of like the real world with Disney parks as well. They say that then they're in quotes, "One of the cool things about Disney is how we can tell our stories in so many different formats. We're already taking Mando and Grogu from the TV screen to the movie screen, and at the same time, Dave Filoni and I are working with Asa to bring this story to the Disney parks too." And I get that quote right there from Jon Favreau. Also giving a fun little shout out to his partner in crime, Dave Filoni, how they're a bit of a duo, of course, when it comes to Disney Plus, the Mandoverse, and how they're kind of reformatting that to come to the big screen with the Mandalorian and Grogu movie. I do like that they mentioned different formats, because something that we've known for quite some time is ever since the Mandalorian Season 3 even began streaming on Disney Plus back in 2023 in the spring, was Jon Favreau confirming that he had actually already written the script for the 4th season. As to what happened to that script for the 4th season of The Mandalorian is very much up in the air. Like, was that retransformed to be with what now the Mandalorian and Grogu movie is, or is it still out there and something that we will still see at the end of the day, is a question that many Star Wars fans do have. But it's also really cool to see them working alongside other mediums completely, even in the real world, as I had mentioned, and working with Disney parks to bring the story to life, and even integrating some of the lore into some of those different mediums as well, such as a new mission that's going to be incorporated into the Millennium Falcon Smuggler's Run ride at Disney Parks Galaxy's Edge. It will debut at the same time as the new feature film, The Mandalorian and Grogu, on May 22nd of 2026, and Asa Kamala had added the following, in quotes, "Opening an attraction and such a massive movie on the same day wouldn't be possible without the relationships that we have inside Disney. John and Dave have shared their story with us, and now we've all worked together to come up with a new mission for Smuggler's Run that plays into this narrative." ending that quote right there. And even then, I keep mentioning of like a lore kind of spreading across different mediums of the Mandoverse in particular, of course, for this case. That isn't like recreating something from the movie. It's something completely different, something that Jon Favreau teases, actually something that happens off screen in the Mandalorian and Grogu movie, which very well may pose up for some type of time jump or time skip that we might see from the Mandalorian and Grogu movie. We'll talk about that in just a moment. The story of the ride will not be retelling of the movie, something that Filoni and Favreau have both confirmed, but rather is that it will tell the story of something that is kind of just going on off screen. Maybe we'll hear of it into a reference or mention, or as I had also mentioned, maybe a bit of a time jump, but Favreau says that in quote. This isn't going to retell what happens in the movie. It's more like participating in something that's just happening just off camera from what you see in the film. Ending that quote right there. Plain and simple, clear and cut, straight to the point, and directly confirming that that is actually the scenario and the case. Now, not all of us can afford to go to Galaxy's Edge and to Disney parks to go and see this cool ride, and even then it's hard to say how long this ride is actually going to be sticking around, of course, other than the fact that they plan on debuting it the same time, the same day that the Mandalorian and Grogu movie is going to be hitting theaters. But there's the whole money aspect into that as well. As I had mentioned, not everybody can either take the time off of work, school, or whatever the case may be, and not everybody can afford that. So kind of seeing that story maybe transformed into comic book pages or in other mediums as well to help tell that story to the rest of the fans of a galaxy far, far away is something that I definitely have my fingers crossed for as well. More details about the Mandalorian and Grogu movie are more than expected to be revealed during the dedicated panel at Star Wars Celebration Japan 2025 on April 18th, kicking off the Star Wars Celebration weekend. Information about the new ride as well and other Galaxy Edge additions may also be revealed in a separate panel at the convention. We'll be here covering it all here on the channel, continuing to keep you guys updated with all of it. It's all the more reason to grab that subscribe button if you haven't already. Thanks so much for watching today's video. Of course, this has been an unofficial Star Wars. Let me know all of your thoughts and opinions in the comments down below. Different theories as well. I'm all ears. Let's discuss. I love to hear what you guys are all thinking. Also, leave a like on the video as it really does help out the channel. I really appreciate it. Make sure you also check out our merch shop. Use our codes Ahsoka in all caps to get some cash off of your orders. I also have some Amazon affiliate links in the description down below, so if you're looking to buy something from Amazon, whether it's a gift or something for yourself, check out our available links in the description down below. It helps out the channel at no additional cost of yourself and really means a lot. I'll continue to keep those links updated so they're always changing, so make sure you check them out for what new products we may have available. With whatever way you decide to support the channel, whether it's simply watching today's video or even purchasing a product, it means the absolute world to me. So thank you guys so much. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Have a great one. May the Force be with you as always. Peace out.
Goodbye, old friend. May the Force be with you.